Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Kara. This YouTube channel is Kara's Quest. Also, some of y'all might be listening on the podcast, so welcome. If y'all don't know, I have a podcast called Money and Mental Peace where I help students find scholarships and pay for college without student loans. And so, actually, why don't I do a screen share and show you about the podcast real quick alike and tell you about the scholarship. So I have a scholarship that worth $1,000 that I bet y'all would like to apply for. And I also share other scholarships and such on my podcast. So this is the podcast, this is the laptop view, at least, of it, and all sorts of episodes, almost 400 episodes in on the podcast, and talk about other scholarships, other advice about GPA, and how to write a winning scholarship essay, among other things. So this is the BrightSprout Crossword Scholarship. It's worth $1,000, and the deadline is April 30th of 2025. If you're watching this way after that, you might still want to check it out because a lot of scholarships reopen and are available later, whether reopen a few months later or the following year. So it might still be applicable. And I have a little story. My grandma used to, well, actually, she still quite often does crossword puzzles. And I don't know if this is so much as a story, just opinion. Those things are hard. I mean, some are relatively easy, it's just quick word answers, but other ones are like, how in the world did you just describe an Oreo like that by saying it's um, edible in black and white or something like that? Like, I don't know, there were just some that were really confusing to me, but others make sense. So, hey, maybe you love doing word puzzles, specifically crossword puzzles. So, if so, there's one called the BrightSprout Crossword Scholarship, and it's an organization that understands and celebrates the creativity and hard work that goes into crafting successful crossword puzzles. And each year they award $1,000 to one incoming undergrad student who creates their own 15 by 15 grid newspaper style crossword puzzle. And it's in the theme of my hobby slash interest. And then you also write a 300-word little biography about yourself and the puzzle. So this is a fun, different, creative type of scholarship, and it's open to anyone who are high school seniors and college students. And that's it. That's the basic premise for this. And I would really encourage you guys to apply for it because this is such a unique type of scholarship that not everyone's going to do this, if that makes sense. So why not spread out, your creativity and try to get this scholarship. Again, the deadline is April 30th. It's worth $1,000. It's for high school or seniors and college students. And also, oops, I didn't mean to get rid of myself there in the video. Okay, and also if you're interested in other scholarships, then for one thing, if you're watching on YouTube and don't know about my podcast, go check out the podcast. I share other topics and content and scholarships on there. But you could also plan a time with me on my calendar, and it's at calendly.com/money and mental peace. And you can plan a time that we can meet up and over Zoom and talk about your plans for school, type of scholarships you might be looking for, and just strategy around that, when you should be finding some and what, types to apply for and what the deadlines would be. And if you're interested beyond that in hiring me, you can hire me to find scholarships for you to apply for. So I can find students between $10,000 up to $30,000 in scholarship opportunities, meaning types of scholarship, and they say it's worth this amount, up to $30,000 worth of a list of scholarships that you could take and apply for. And so I do kind of like the middleman research work of that. So if you're interested in all of that, the first step is for us to meet up and talk about your situation. And I will show you where and how to do that. So I'm screen sharing again. We're going to go to Calendly. brightsprout.com/money and mental peace. And right here, you can see a list of 3 different types of calls you can click on because I also do coaching calls and other things for paid clients. But you can go to the scholarship strategy session, look on the calendar here, and plan a time with me. And we can talk about your plans for school and how I can help you find scholarships. All right. Until next time, guys, I hope that you have a great day and keep on looking for those scholarships. God bless.